Good afternoon. As I'm going over just the onslaught of news today, and I mean there has been a lot of news today, so expect a full report this evening when I do the live show. There's a number of things that have came out that I would like to comment on and make videos on, and I could spend the rest of my afternoon making videos just on the headlines. Um, Everything from Newsom still being AWOL, so to speak. Um, that whole situation is very interesting with very few answers. And now we have this issue that I'm looking at right now. I don't know where this is going to lead. I don't know where this is going to go. But I have a feeling that what has happened has happened as a form of intimidation, and I don't think that we're anywhere near seeing the end of that intimidation for this situation. Let me bring you on over to the article here. RT is reporting, of course I'll put the link in the description. Rittenhouse judge says someone caught filming jurors as they were picked up for trial. The article goes on to say the Wisconsin judge in teenager Kyle Rittenhouse's murder trial has ordered tougher measures to protect the identities of jurors in the case after someone was caught filming them as a bus arrived to take them to the courthouse. It was reported, and this is a quote from the judge, "It was reported to me that this morning at the pickup there was someone there and was videotaping the jury," Kenosha County District Court Judge Bruce Schrader said on Tuesday as the trial entered its seventh day. He added that officers approached the person and required that the video be deleted from his or her smartphone. Let's see. "I've instructed that if it happens again, they're to take the phone," Schrader said. The security breach is troubling given the politically charged nature of the trial. Rittenhouse, then 17, is accused of murdering two men and injuring a third during an August 2020 Black Lives Matter riot in Kenosha. His lawyers have claimed that he acted in self-defense as rioters attacked him and tried to take his rifle. And no need to read the rest of the article. You get the point. They're just going to go over different things with the trial again. I think it's clear, it's very clear that at least at this point, this is not going in the direction that the left would like to see. And however you feel about the situation with the trial, now I can't even think of his name, with George Floyd, the cop that killed George Floyd. I know. Severe brain fart here. But anyway, as you know, there were a lot of things that was going on during that trial, forms of intimidation in order to sway the jurors. Now, how much of an effect that had on that particular trial, I don't know. But the possibility for it to have an effect is huge. The same thing is here. I think that what they are trying to do is intimidate the jurors into, just going along with the charges. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what the future holds. But I thought it was important to make note of this. Because, the trial is looking very much in favor of Mr. Rittenhouse at this particular time. I'm sure that fact does not sit well with quite a few people. It's ridiculous when we have to play this game in this country. I mean, there has been nothing but injustice from this government for decades. And a lot of it is either politically or financially motivated. And it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. We'll keep an eye on this. We'll see what happens. I don't think it's going to end here. I hope that they change the way they're doing things as far as transportation, because it's not going to stop here. And if they pick up the jurors at the same location, if they keep continuing to do that, somebody's just going to set off in the distance with a telephoto lens, or they're going to use a expensive drone with zoom capability, or something to that effect, to be able to expose these jurors. This has got to stop. It's really got to stop. I have a feeling it will, but I think we have a long road before we get there. I don't think it's going to be a pretty one. Like I said, I'll keep an eye on this story. I would recommend that you do too. And, this case is very important. It really is. Anybody with any common sense could look at the videotape, could look at the evidence, could look at the testimony that's already been given in this case, and get a good understanding of what went wrong, or what went on, not what went wrong, but what went on that evening, and why there is no way that you could claim anything other than self-defense. I mean, how much more can you get the prosecution to admit self-defense? I think the left knows that the pressure's on, and so now I think they're trying to pass that pressure on to the jurors to get whatever verdict it is that they please. It's ridiculous. Keep an eye on it. We'll talk to you tonight at the live show. Shalom.